Okay, so here's the video, and this is we say allegedly, right? Because we don't know for sure, but this lady says she took the, I think, Moderna vaccine for COVID. It's for COVID, either Pfizer or Moderna, whatever, one of them. I think she says it in the video. She says the next day she got sick. Next day after that, she got even sicker, and then she started having her whole body shaking uncontrollably. She can't control it. And there's a couple other videos of her at the hospital that are floating around the internet right now too, where she's trying to walk and she's shaking all over the place. This particular video looks like it's at her house. So I'm not sure if this was before she went to the hospital or after. I think it might be before she went to the hospital. So, it needs to be shown just in case the vaccine is harming people, right? Because if this thing is harming people, people need to make a decision based on the information they have about something. And there's always risk with anything. So here it is.
First, I want to introduce myself, and my name is Sean Skelton, and I'm very real. And unfortunately, this is also very real. I didn't know what else to do other than to just come on live and show everybody what my body is going through at all wakening hours of my day. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody online and then my friends and family that have reached out and prayed, because I think that's the only thing we have going for us right now is a prayer. And on Monday, well, let's just say I don't know what's happening to my body, okay? It's a good question to me as it is for you, but I know that on Monday, I was a very functioning person, zero medical issues. I work every day. I've been a CNA for 25 years, and I love my patients. I love my job. I got the COVID vaccine, the Moderna, on January the 4th. On Tuesday, I had mild flu-like symptoms. I went to work. Stomach pains and diarrhea, on Tuesday, normal flu-like symptoms. Wednesday, I wasn't feeling good. I wasn't able to go to work. My tongue began to spasm out of control. By Thursday morning, I was in full body convulsions. When I get upset, they get a lot worse. But for the most part, this is my typical day. This is right now. I've even taken 2 Valiums. And this is how much my body just controls to move. And I know I have a lot of support, but a lot of you people on Facebook are really mean. I didn't ask for this. And how do you just wake up one day and your whole world is wrong and it's upside down and no one helps you is beyond me. I can't make sense of it. I can walk, but my legs just bounce. I try to stay positive. I joke around. And I know a lot of you are probably going to be jealous that I have better dance moves than you when I stand up. And that's just me trying to be positive. But tomorrow I'm supposed to go to somewhere in Eastern Kentucky and I think get a shock treatment. But I just appreciate everybody's prayers. Do you want to help me get up and walk? I'm just exhausted. It's exhausting for your body to constantly go like this. But it is what it is, and I don't know how else to prove that I'm real. And thank you for your prayers. And there's nothing that would convince me that this is not from the Moderna vaccine. And I'm done.
can I just ask you a question? Why would anybody want to take a vaccine for something that has a 99.9 or 8% survival rate for most kids and adults? It's the elderly that dropped the number down to 99.7% survivability rate. Why would anybody want to inject themselves with something that we don't know what's in it? Why? Because we have full faith in our healthcare experts, providers, vaccine manufacturers, that they have our best interests in mind. They just want to help us. That's why, in my mind, most people would go ahead and, without even questioning it, oh, I'm going to go get one of those, no problem. Just like the flu vaccine every year that sometimes barely works, most of the time. Oh, it's only you have a 10% chance of it actually stopping the flu this season because we don't know which variant of the flu's coming, you know. So it's just a shot in the dark. Literally shot in the dark. But last time I checked, the flu vaccine didn't do this. And I have to look at this myself and say I'm so sorry for that lady. But do you think, and I don't know, but do you think even if, because there's a lot of people who are lining up, the old people are lining up to get that shot right now. And I also just read, I was going to do a video on this. Do I still have it? Here it is. I do have it. Ron Paul Institute. A nursing home had 0 coronavirus deaths January 10th, 2021. Then it vaccinates residents for coronavirus and the deaths begin. From Adam Dick. Things seem to be working backwards at the Commons on St. Anthony Nursing Home in Auburn, New York. Vaccinating people is supposed to reduce or end coronavirus deaths, right? But at the Commons, such deaths are reported to have occurred only after residents began receiving coronavirus vaccinations. James T. Mulder wrote Saturday at Syracuse.com that until December 29th, there had been no coronavirus deaths at the Commons. December 29th, when deaths of residents with coronavirus began occurring at the Commons, is also, Mulder's article discloses, 7 days after the nursing home began giving coronavirus vaccinations to residents, with 80% of residents so far having been vaccinated. Over a period of less than 2 weeks since December 29, Mulder relates that 24 coronavirus-infected residents at the 300-bed nursing home have since died. Again, well, maybe it's just timing. Maybe it was their time to go. It's not coronavirus. You see, it's not blamed on coronavirus if you get the vaccine and die. Oh, no. That was a coincidence. They were old anyways. They had another problem. But if you say that, hey, wait a minute, that person died of a car accident. Why'd you write down coronavirus on the death certificate? Oh, no. Because it could have contributed. It could have contributed, so we want to get the free money from Medicaid. So we write down coronavirus. Did you know also recently that the CDC has come out and said 50-something or 58-something thousand, roughly, reported deaths of coronavirus from hospitals specifically were miscategorized and they absolutely died of something else. That's the CDC, by the way, several days ago. And all I think of is Bill Gates. Oh, man, does Bill Gates. Boy, I feel bad for Bill Gates. Or do I? Nah. No, I don't. But I got to share this. 99.8% survival rate. Let's make a vaccine. This is a deadly pandemic. Last time I checked, a deadly pandemic doesn't have a survivability rate of 99.7 or 8 or 9. And again, the 99.7 is because of, well, when you add the old, really old people into the mix, those numbers, if they get sick, they die. But of course, if they get the flu, they die. Same thing. And again, this coronavirus has the same symptoms as the flu. And again, flu numbers are so far down, it's a world record. across the world, by the way. Flu is almost non-existent right now, while coronavirus is starting over, starting to peak again. Huh. Follows the same time frame as the flu, has the same symptoms as the flu, but it's not the flu. It's not the flu. It's coronavirus. Very interesting. But that poor lady is all I can say. And what I was going to say earlier about her and others. Imagine if I was her coworker, old J Snip 4. Listen, whatever her name was. I gotta be honest, we don't vaccinate our kids. We don't vaccinate ourselves anymore. I mean, my parents did for us when we were young. You know, my wife and I when we were both young, of course. But now that we've learned what we've learned, we don't ever vaccinate. Ever. And here's why. I'd have to explain to her why. And here, read this, check this out. You know, look at these cases that they don't really put in front of you in the news. You know, try to just give her some other alternatives to, you know, basically for research. And then she can make her own mind up. No, I think I'd rather get the vaccine. And again, does the average person, do you think they're going to believe me? Or people like me, like you? You're not a health expert. You're not a vaccine expert. You're a freaking auto mechanic. You work in an office, dude. You're in your closet doing YouTube videos. Pfft. I'm going to get the shot, moron. Okay. Sorry. Oh, what's that? You're convulsing and you can't stop? Oh, if I could turn back time. Remember when I came to you and told you, you know, just research some of this stuff? I was trying to do it because I just had a feeling something was going to go bad. This isn't the first case. It's not the second case. And it seems to me there's some Penny Kelly stuff and some remote viewing stuff that said when this vaccine rolls out, there are going to be some reported deaths and reported major problems. And it's going to get to the point, according to them anyways, that it becomes such a problem, I think we'll have to stop the vaccine rollout. I don't know about the whole world or just the U.S. or whatever, but it's not looking good. And I hate to have to show you that lady. But she said she got the shot. I believe she got the shot. I have no reason to believe she would come out here and convulse in front of people in the camera for fun or to prove a point. Notice she didn't even tell you, oh my God, don't take the vaccine, don't take the vaccine, it's deadly, look what it did. She didn't even say that. She just said, I got the vaccine and this is what happened to me. And I think, she said, the vaccine's to blame because I just got it. And this just happened to me. There's no other reason, by the way, in my eyes, someone could start off healthy and then a few days later have that whole body convulsing due to anything. Oh, she got sick with blah, 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 anything. No, doesn't cause that. Oh, she got hit in a car accident and it busted her head on the wall, or the side of the car. Well, okay, I could buy that. But she just went and got a shot, vaccine. And there's a story about nursing homes at the Commons on St. Anthony Nursing Home in Auburn, New York, that says all of a sudden these people are dying days after taking the vaccine, when before that no one had the virus, everybody was fine. But again, that's just someone's hearsay, someone's right-wing conspiracy at this point. So again, as I say with all my videos, don't believe anything I tell you. Just look at this as complete 100% entertainment for your viewing pleasure or displeasure. Take care.